Hey guys, on today's episode, we're going to be working on this. It's a $500,000 Porsche GT3RS. This thing was freshly PPF'd not that long ago. However, he was driving it for a little bit, so it got dusty. It doesn't have any protection on top of the PPF, so we'll also be applying a nanodiamond sealant. This nanodiamond sealant lasts at least 6 months, but I've done it on cars now that have had it on there for about a year now. Considering it's been on there for about a year on some cars, it's pretty impressive saying that this is a spray-on sealant. I'll be showing you guys how to apply that later on in this video, so make sure you stay tuned for that. Alright, I'll go ahead and pass this on to my real-life self, so I'll get back with you guys when I'm done talking.
Alright you guys, let's get ready to detail this GT3RS. So first we gotta pull it out. It shouldn't be too hard. I mean, it's just right here in the garage. Let me flip the camera. So we'll pull it out. Get it nice and cleaned up. It just has some dust on it right now. I mean, you could see pretty dusty. I mean, it kicks up all the dirt from the road. It goes right through in here in the arrow, and then yeah, so we'll get this cleaned up, pulled out, get all the dirt from the wheels out. Interior, actually, let me see. Interior is not that bad. Still has all the lines from when I did it last time. Just some dust, I guess, on the floor mats. Not too bad at all. We'll go back over it in the light outside to see everything. Got a weird little thing right here. We'll check that out after. Let's see. Yeah, I mean, looks good. So I'll go ahead and get this pulled out and set up over there by my van, and we'll get on with the detailing. Didn't even see this, but there's a ton of bugs. Let me get my gloves on. Always wear my gloves because before, when I didn't, and I only wore these sleeves and I was gloveless, my tan lines made it look like I was wearing gloves anyways. So now I wear gloves and a hat to cover all of my skin since I'm out in the sun most of the day. Can get that on, and then my glasses so I don't get any chemicals in my eyeballs, because you do not want chemicals in your eyeballs. That is the last place where you want chemicals. So I'm going to do all-purpose cleaner foam first, and then after I rinse this off, then I'll go ahead and move on to the regular soap and do the hand wash. I'm doing the all-purpose cleaner just because there were bugs on it and the back was pretty dusty. I mean, it's PPF, so it won't really get swirled up, but it's better to be safe on cars like these. So I'll get back with you guys once I'm done doing the all-purpose. It's been sitting on there for a couple minutes now. You can see it's starting to dry a little bit in the sun, but that's okay, not a problem at all. Let me get this pressure washer started up, and then I will have that first person view with you guys. Here we go, you guys. So we'll rinse this off, and then right after we're done rinsing this, we'll go ahead and do the regular soap and hand wash. Alright, so now that that's all rinsed off, we'll go ahead and move on to the regular foam. Alright, you guys, so for the hand wash part, I usually wear these gloves by themselves when I'm not doing the hand wash, but for the hand wash, I double glove. Let me stick you guys on the door of the van for a second so you guys can see. I get these gloves, and then I throw them on, if I could grab it, I throw them on top of these gloves, so these gloves don't get all wet and uncomfortable, and then I have to keep swapping them out. I just put them on top, and then I'm able to handle the water, the wet microfiber towel, anything that I need to handle that's wet. I'll go ahead and throw these on there and then do that business. After that, I take these right off when I'm finished hand washing, when I go to rinse this off, and then even when I go and dry it up, I don't have these gloves on. So we'll do some first person shooting with hand wash right now. We'll go ahead and, like I said, it's always a brand new towel. If I could get my finger out of the way, always a brand new towel. I gotta take this off, but I'm recording, so I'll get back with you guys with that first person. Here we go, you guys. Just got the towel. We'll start off on the shaded side first, so the soap doesn't dry up while I'm working. Sorry for the wind noise. It is a little bit of a windy day today. So this thing is PPF, but like I was saying in the beginning, it's well, I didn't know if I did or not, but it's not nanodiamond sealed just yet. So we'll be doing that in this video too. You guys will see how to apply that nanodiamond sealant. It's a really easy, straightforward process. The coating is a much more intensive and in-depth process. That one, well, at least a 10-year coating. Oh my gosh. I did a Rolls-Royce Ghost with one of my detailing buddies who also got certified with me. We did a Rolls-Royce Ghost, and that took, we tried knocking it out in one day, so it took us 14 hours. We got there, or I think more than that probably. Anyways, we got there at 9 in the morning, and then we didn't end up leaving until 4 the next morning. We were in that guy's garage from 9 a.m. to 4 a.m. the next day. Yeah, so it takes a while. So all the paint correction, all of the decontamination, like I said, paint correction takes the longest time, and then the actual coating itself takes moderately long time too, because you have to wait 1 hour in between each of the steps, and well, that's a pain in the butt. It's door jam time, baby. Let's see if you guys could see this. I'm trying to stay out of the way, so I'm leaning all the way over to stay out of your way to get these door jams. Alright, now I do start off with using the blower in here just to get all the dust out of all the nooks and crannies in here, since it is such a small cockpit. I'll use this and then just start blowing out all the dust. And then I get behind the seat. Mostly clean. However, there's still a little bit of dust, so we'll vacuum the rest of that little bit up. Then we'll go back over, use an enzyme cleaner and clean up the floor mats. So the enzyme cleaner, I'll spray it on all the pedals and the floor mat while reaching around you guys. And now I scrub everything up, make sure the Porsche logo over here is nice and clean. I gotta move the cable just so I don't obliterate you guys. Hopefully you guys could see all the pedals. And then the floor mat is nice and clean. Look at all that dirt that came off. Here's the other side. Same process to the driver's side. Just spray it all up. And then I will start off with the Porsche logo in the floor mat. Scrub it so it's nice and clean. You can see all the dirt that came off already. Reach in, get the carpeting on the sides, make everything look nice. Get all that dirt off, get the fire extinguisher nice and clean. All the plastics and everything. There we go. And then I will finish off with laying down all the fibers going forward. So when I come back, I could do the lines pretty easily. Actually, you know what? I'll just cut to that right now since that's what's next anyways. Okay, so now we're back. Got the sanding block. That's what I used to make lines. Finish up all the last little fibers that didn't start going up, and then I'll go ahead and just throw the lines in. There we go. Easy as that. Oh, wrong side. There we go. So lay it all flat, going up. Looks good. Alright guys, so now we're gonna apply the Diamond Protect Quick Body, if I could learn how to speak. So this one's a brand new one. I haven't opened one, but whatever, I'll use this just to show you guys kind of how it's done. But here, as you guys could see, what was I saying about the spray? Yeah, I usually transfer it over to another bottle, which is right there, but for visual purposes, I will be using this. So gotta shake it up for about 15 seconds. So this is a one-step. You spray on. I use 2 towels typically when I do this. So I'll go and grab those here in a second. Here we go with the 2 towels. I'll fold them just like that. And then with one of them, I spray some of the solution directly into the towel. I don't really like to spray onto the panels of the car just because when it's windy out like this, it'll get onto the windows and overspray onto other areas. So I'll go ahead and spray my towel. I'll do it generously too. For me, there's no really wasted product here. It's the more I spray on here, the more gets onto the car itself. So I'll spray a good amount on there like that, and then if you guys could join me. So with the saturated towel, I'll go ahead and just start applying it. You go all, I kind of work one panel at a time. You don't want to rush this. It's a quick application, just easy to get on all surfaces. It's good for pretty much everything. Plastics, I'm pretty sure this is just like composite plastic or something. So get it all over, and then kind of do a cross hatching application across the whole panel. And yeah, so I'll get that. Once that one's all done, I'll use the other side, kind of knock it down a little bit, and get it prepped for the second towel to go over. And you want to make sure you get the entire section and kind of overlap a little bit so you don't have any excess on the other panels. I'll go ahead and lay that towel on my arm and then buff the rest off with this other new towel. So that's pretty much the process for the entire car. I'll set you guys up here a little bit away so I can do this a little bit quicker. But yeah, so that half is now coated or sealed, however you want to call it, and I will be working my way from this side all the way around the back, going around and coming back to the front, ending with the other half of the hood. Once again, I'll show you guys a generous amount. Like I said, for me at least, you can't really use too much when you're spraying into the towel, and it's a lot better so you don't get overspray all over the car. And now I will be doing the quarter panel and the front part of the bumper. Oh my gosh. So I was talking that whole time and you guys weren't even looking. Just my luck. Anyways, so we're not getting paid to leave high spots. We're getting paid to make it look beautiful and pristine. So we will not be leaving any high spots on this anywhere. And this thing is going to be super hydrophobic from now on. all done applying that. We'll do a final walk around right now, and then I'll go ahead and park it up for you guys, and then we'll be all done here. Just finished up putting that nanodiamond sealant on the GT3RS. So we'll do a quick walk around right now. It took a little bit longer than I thought, just because there are so many little nooks and crannies, angles on this thing. I have to get behind all the different aero. Oh my gosh, it just takes forever. So I'll go ahead and do a final walk around right now, and I'll be back with you guys after.
That's gonna wrap it up for this video, you guys. Thank you all so much for watching this video. I hope you found it informative, and I really hope you enjoyed watching me apply this nanodiamond sealant to this already PPF GT3RS. I loved working on this car. If you guys enjoyed this video, please be sure to drop a like and subscribe if you want more content like this in the future. Thank you guys again, and I'll see you next time.